This is lesson 922, problem 958. So make sure you read the intro to this problem before jumping into this video. All right, so in this problem, it's telling us that we're planting some trees, and they are planted when they are 6 centimeters tall, and they grow 9 centimeters every year. All right, so we know that they are originally 6 centimeters and they grow 9 centimeters every year. So that sounds like a linear equation or inequality to me. So I'm going to go ahead and write down what I know. So I know they start out at 6 centimeters and every year they grow 9 centimeters. So I'm going to use X for my year. And then I also know that the trees only flower when they are taller than 150 centimeters, okay? So it's not when they equal 150 centimeters, it's when they are more than 150 centimeters. So that's how I know I'm writing an inequality. So I know that I'm going to have this greater than 150, okay? So then I can go ahead and solve for X. So I'm going to subtract 6 from both sides. So if 9x is greater than 144, and then I'm going to keep solving for x, so dividing both sides by 9, and I get x is greater than 16. Okay, so we know that the trees have to be, let's see, what was our question here? Write and solve a mathematical sentence to determine how old the trees can be so that they can flower. So they have to be more than 16 years old, okay? And then it says, later, the arborist added, I almost forgot to tell you. When the trees become very old, they stop flowering. Make sure you choose trees that are no more than 240 centimeters tall. Okay. So now we're going to write another inequality. So we still know that the trees start out at 6 centimeters and they grow 9 centimeters a year. This is part C. But now we know that they can be no more than 240 centimeters tall. So they can be equal to 240 or they can be less than 240, but they can't be any more than that. So that'll be our inequality. 6 plus 9x is less than or equal to 240. And now we're going to solve for x. So we get 9x is less than or equal to 234. And then we're going to divide both sides by 9. And we'll end up getting that x is less than or equal to 26. Okay, so now we have this piece of it. So x has to be between or less than or equal to 26. And we know that x has to be greater than 16. Okay, so we have 2 boundary points, 16 and 26. Well, 16 is my smallest number, my smallest boundary, and 26 is my highest. And x has to be something in between, okay? So these trees can be between 16 and 26 years old. We know that for this side of it, we have less than or equal to. For the other piece, we had that x is greater than 16. So if I write it like this, and I start by reading with the x first, I have x is greater than 16. Okay, so that says that the trees can be more than 16 years old and less than or equal to 26 years old.